Hi there, and thank you so much for taking your time to actually watch this video. This video will hopefully be of help to you if you're in a home-based business and you're looking for help in recruiting. I'm going to talk about some of the methods that I use to actually get people initially to actually look at my home-based business. I know in the past years ago when I actually first started doing network marketing, I really struggled getting people to look at my business, chasing friends and family never seemed to work. So this will, if you're new to it, this will hopefully be of some help to you. Now, off the bat, the first thing you need to do is make sure that obviously with your home-based business that you don't drive people to directly to your actually home-based business recruitment page. I've actually done this in the past myself, made the mistake. What I actually do now is with any promotional material that I hand out, I always make sure that it's being forwarded to my domain name. Now, I've registered my own domain name, www.dumpyourboss.co.uk. Now, that I use in many different places. So the first thing you need to do, if the business that you're in hasn't got some sort of way of capturing leads, then that's what you need to actually sort out. Yeah, there's different software that you can use that will obviously capture a person's lead. Somebody who's actually initially just inquiring and wants to know more about what you do. Yeah. Now, the company that I'm involved with, I'll leave a link to it below. You can see an example of the capture page that I use. The company I'm in, basically all I do is drive traffic towards that page. I use drop cards, different advertising methods, some paid, some unpaid. And all I'm doing is getting people initially to look at what I'm doing. So if you want to see an example, like I say, of what I actually use and of the company that I'm involved with, if you click on the link below, it will show you the page. It'll ask you to enter a name and email. And the idea is that we want to obviously send you information. So, and that's a way of obviously getting your details. And then the company that I'm with, they actually send a sequence of follow-up emails reintroducing and promoting the opportunity. Because if, like me, many moons ago, I used to get leads, I would get a lead, I would perhaps, I would ring it up, send them information, ring it up, and they might say, oh, well, I'm thinking about it, but I'm kind of like on the fence with it at the moment, and they're not too sure about whether or not they want to join. Well, obviously that's all work. You've then got a good network will have a system where you can actually keep on introducing and showing people what you're doing. So if you're not already in a network and want to find out about mine, like I say, click the link below. If you're already in some sort of business, whatever it is, you need to make sure that you're initially just getting the person's details and emails, and you need to have some sort of way autoresponder of obviously reintroducing, because people's circumstances change, yeah. And this works. I spoke about it in another video. The business that I'm in, I thought about it. I weren't too sure, and then I looked into it more, and then I got another email through with another video, and I looked at it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go, and that's what I've done. Yeah. So it's all about. I always say to people, it's all about filling your pipeline. Yeah. I've spoke about it in other videos. I do business promotion for a big block paving company presently. It's my main source of income. And weekend I was putting cards out, leaflets, talking to people, and all I'm doing it's exactly the same. All I'm doing is I'm filling my pipeline full of people who are interested, in this example, in having a home improvement. Now I know in that example that, weekend I canvassed 14 and 11, I canvassed 25 leads the weekend. Now, not all them people are going to buy block paving. Some of them might buy next week. Some of them might buy buy it 6 weeks down the line or 6 months down the line. It's a name, it's a number, and this is what you need to kind of understand initially, especially if you're new to network marketing. Understand that it is totally a numbers game. Yeah, some people will join, they will join and not do nothing. Some people will join and they'll fly, they'll do really well with the business. It all depends on the person and obviously their belief in whatever it is they're promoting. Yeah. Now, this video, I'm going to talk about some of the methods that I use to actually get people to initially look at my business. Obviously, what I'm doing now, YouTube, not everyone can go in front of a camera, not everyone wants to do this, but this is a way, yeah, you can talk about your business, introduce people to it that way, and invite them to look at the link, obviously, that you put below your video. That is a great way, yeah, that's a great way of getting people to actually look at your business. The second thing I do is I do paid advertising. I use a site called MLM Gateway. I'll leave a link to that below. That's a great way of getting people who are already interested in network marketing to obviously look at your business. I upgraded, but you can get like a free membership where you can like message a few people. But ideally, if you go that route, you want to be upgraded, yeah. I've had some success with that, getting people to look at my business. You do still get people pitching you on their business because obviously they're in network marketing and they want you to join their network, yeah. So again, it's a numbers game. Some will, some won't. The other thing I do a lot of shop window advertising. So I've got a lot of my ads actually in shop windows. I'll go to like my local area, or if I'm working away like I was the weekend, if I've got time, I'll pop into a newsagent and I'll say, can I put my advert in your advert in your window? I might pay £5 a week. I say, can I put it in there for 5 weeks? Yeah. And on my card, it's just got, do you want to work from home? Are you looking for a home-based business, or do you need an extra income? Yeah, find out how. Full training support provided. And what I do is I've got my site dumpyourboss.co.uk, so I just link that to my main business capture page. So when they look at the page, it doesn't explain all the business, it just invites them to enter their name and email, and again they then go into a system that then promotes and continues to promote my opportunity. Yeah, so that's something I do. Advertising, have a magnetic sign on your car. I've got a magnet on my car that works. Again, the same message. Do you need more money, extra income, hours to suit, and your website, your domain name, yeah? Something else I use, which I've had a bit of success with, and that's Quick Ad. Quick Ads, if you tap in QWI, Quick Ads, yeah, you can put like a banner ad on there. I've got banner ads running on there. I've got like normal area ads. You can post free ads on there as well. So I can post, because I've upgraded, I can post, if I want, 500 adverts a day. Obviously I never do that many, but sometimes I'll sit there and post 20, 30, 40 ads. It might take me an hour. If I've got an hour spare, that is what I'll do, because that is the only way you're ever going to succeed in a network marketing business, is exposure, showing your link, getting people to obviously look at what you're doing. This is what you need to do, yeah. I've spoke about it in other videos. I've got no scruples on me. Talking to people doesn't bother me. It's what I do for a living. I approach people and ask them about home improvement. So even when I'm at work doing my main job, if they say no, I'm not interested, and I look at them and I think, they look like they could be the sort of person that might be able to run a home-based business, i.e. have the motivation to do it, I might say to them, do you know anyone looking for part-time work? And usually they say, well, I don't really know anyone. I say, well, can I just give you a card? If you know anyone who's over 18 who might be looking, and I just give them a card. If they start asking me what it's about, I say, look, it's all explained on the video, yeah? So just go on the video, and I don't even say that to them. I just say, here's a card, check it out. All I'm doing is sowing a seed, so, like a farmer sows a seed on his farm. That's all I'm doing. I'm sowing a seed in amongst a community of people. Looking for the right people. Yeah. So that does work. I've had loads of people come in through offer cards, just putting a card on a driver's side of a windscreen, leaving it in a post office, leave it in a bank. My daughter sometimes goes out, she'll leave cards out for me. This is all you're doing. Again, you're just kind of like, no, unless you're showing what you do, why would anyone join your business? I'm involved in a great business, yeah. It's a very good business, yeah. But guess what? If I don't show it to people, no one, why would anyone join? No one even knows who I am. So this is what you need to do, yeah. Whatever you can do. Weekend, I was out. Like I say, I was out working, doing my main job, and I've got little bits of blue tack in my. I carry a little ball of blue tack in my pocket, yeah, with my cards in it. And if I'm somewhere like I might get in a lift, and I won't plaster the lift with 1,000 cards. I don't do that. But I might just put and I'm not telling you to do this. This is at your own risk. But I might put like a little couple of cards just up where the buttons are on the lift. Yeah, because chances are someone will see it. Oh, what's that about? They'll take the card down anyway. Yeah. Things like that, you've got to start thinking outside the box. Yeah. If you do a delivery, it might be that your job involves, you could be like a driver for a big, you might be a driver for a big catalogue company. So you're out doing deliveries every day, different areas, different houses. Well, what's to stop you putting a card in their letterbox? Yeah? Yeah, it's all about putting yourself out there. Yeah, I watched a video once about a guy, he would keep getting all these free things about, join a credit card company, and they'd have like an envelope inside where you'd fill the format and then you'd send them back your credit card application. Well, he was saying he never used to apply for credit cards, but he would put one of his cards back inside the envelope and he would post it back to the person. Of course, the person would then open it up thinking that there's a credit card application or a life insurance application or whatever, home maintenance, whatever it is. And all of a sudden they'd see his card. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's about working from home. You've got another person's got their eyes on your business. Yeah, why wouldn't you do that? The only reason you won't get people looking and joining your business is if they don't know it exists. It is purely a numbers game. It is purely a numbers game. I've looked at the network I'm involved with, and I've looked at the numbers of the top earners of people in my company, and it's got on there how many leads they've generated and how many people have signed up. Yeah, you might have I don't know, I can't remember the numbers offhand, but for every so many, on average, for every so many people that look at the site, so many people become a lead. They've entered their details to find out more, and then it goes on over time. So many people then go on to join the business. Yeah. So that is what you've got to do. So obviously, like I say, if you want to know what I'm doing, check out my link below. But if you're already in a network, don't matter what network it is, whether it's lotions and potions, whether you're promoting a legal aid or whatever it is, whatever your network is, it's all about capturing the person's details initially. So you're looking for someone who is looking, yeah? You're looking for the person who is looking, somebody who wants to earn more money, yeah? You got a bloke, and don't ever prejudge anyone. If you've got somebody who's earning 50, 60, he might be on 80, 90,000 pound a year. He might be high up in a company in London when he's earning big money and he's earning good money, right? But guess what? He just might hate his job and he just might wish he could get out of it. And he might be in a position to get out of it. He might be the sort of person who thinks, "Do you know what, I could do this." He might have money to keep himself afloat for the next 2 years. So never prejudge anyone. Don't look at someone and think, oh, they can't do this business. Certain businesses are more complicated. My business is actually easy. You've just got to get people to look at a link. But some businesses are more involved. You've got to have, if you like, greater knowledge of products. You've got to have more. But other businesses, like my business is kind of like online, and it's kind of back office training, and it just teaches you how you've got to kind of do it anyway. You haven't got to start learning about loads of different products. You've obviously got to watch a couple of videos and understand what's involved. But what I'm getting at is different networks. Different networks are more involved. Some are more involved than others. Yeah, some are more involved than others. But yeah, it's all about I always think it's numbers. If today you talk to like back to my job. My job is block paving. I was working weekend, and I probably spoke to over 1,000 people. I got there at I think I started about 10, and I didn't leave there till about 5:45. And all day long, I had about 20-minute, half-hour break. But all day long, I've got a leaflet in my hand. I'm talking to people. Can I give you a leaflet? Can I give you a leaflet? And the ones that say, and you get loads of no's, loads of no's. I'll probably get 200 no's to every person that might be interested. Well, the 199 no's, how I look at it, every one of them's earning me like £1. It might be earning me 50p each. Because I've sat and worked it out. I earn good money in my job, in my main job, which is a business promotion for a paving company. I earn brilliant money. Yeah, if I get a job going and it's a £10,000 job, that's £500, £600 to me. Yeah, all right. So to me, if I can canvass 25 leads over a weekend, I might get 12 pitches, might get 4 sales. I'm on good money. Yeah, and it's all about. But what I'm getting about is it's all about getting them people. You have to go through the nose. I have people look at me like I'm a piece of you know what. Like and like they can like go, it don't bother me. I have people say to me, oh, like I'm people's, and I say to them, I don't care about if people are rude to me. It don't bother me, because all I think about is what my check is, what goes in my bank on a Friday. Yeah, it's you've got to go through the nose. Is a great book. Go for No. Yeah, and it's basically saying what I'm saying there. You haven't got to read the book. Yeah, you can read the book if you want, but you haven't got to read the book. It's basically what it comes down to. They could have wrote it in, very brief, very easily. Basically, what he's saying is the more people you ask, the more people that might say yes. Ask 100 people, you might get one yes. Do what I do and ask 1,500 people in a day, you might get 15 yeses. Yeah, I would like I say, I work Friday. I've got 11 leads, which for me is a bad day. I work Saturday and I got 14. Yeah. Last weekend I think I got about 42 in 2 days. I think there was more people. This weekend wasn't that busy. But it all come down to numbers. In that scenario, there was more people walking past me. So I was able to do my job at a higher and better rate. Yeah, you need people. Don't forget, and don't be, what's the name? Don't be, if people say to you, oh, they're not interested and they don't want a card, it doesn't matter. Just go on to next. Just think to yourself, next. Yeah? They're not interested. Can I give you a card? Not interested. Do you know anyone who might be looking for work from home? No, I'm not interested. Yeah, if they say, oh yeah, I might be. Oh, do you know what? Thanks for expressing an interest. Kind of you to do so. Here's my card. Please check out the website. Yeah, don't go into what you're doing, the business. Yeah, because you don't want to be wasting time talking to that person who might go home and not look at that card anyway. And if you start telling him all about your business, even if you're in the greatest business in the world, he will prejudge your opportunity and he'll kind of get a mental block and he won't look at it. If you just give him a card and say, look, check out what I'm doing. Oh, what's it about? Just check it out, yeah? Give him a card. He'll be more inclined to go online and enter his details and find out what you're doing than if you start going all into it. Oh, you've got to do this and you've got to do that and then you do this. And you'll talk yourself out of it, yeah? Even the greatest business, my business is a good business. But if I was to start telling him all about it, oh, you've got to do this oh, his head would just blow up. Yeah, don't do that. Here's a card. If he's the right person, it's like now I'm talking to you now. If you're the right person, if you're the sort of person that wants to earn an extra income, then you're the person I'm looking for. You're the person that hopefully looks at what I'm doing, that checks out my link. But if you're not the right person, if you're not that person, it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah. So it's all about getting the right people, inviting the right people to look at what you're doing. Some will, some won't. So what? Yeah. Next. Yeah. If years ago, if I'd known this years ago, I'd be worth more money today than what I am. Because I used to try and convince people of joining my business. Can't do that. It's about showing them. Just like a cream cake, you got to try cream cakes, and you say, yeah, which one would you like? They might not want a cream cake, but if you don't show them, they're not going to take one. You show enough people you've got cream cakes and you're selling them at £2, £1.50 each, yeah. Some of them would buy one. I know I would. I would definitely buy one. Yeah. So it's all about inviting, invite, show, but make sure you've got a lead capture page. And with the business that I'm involved with, and I apologise if this video ends, I'm getting close to my memory on my phone. But on my business, I can put a link at the end of the URL, which lets me know that when people join my business or come into and want to find out more, it tells me where my leads are coming from. Yeah, like often it'll have YouTube, or it'll have QuickAd, or it'll have Card, or it'll have a traffic exchange, but it'll have the name of the traffic exchange. So I'm looking and I'm clocking where I'm spending my time wisely. Yeah, least ad space. I'm a member of least ad space. So I've got the URL, and then it's got stroke, and it has LAS. So if I get a lead, I know it's come from least ad space. So if I'm spending money, which I am, I know then that it's obviously whether or not it's paying off or not. This video's gone on a bit. I apologise for that. Like I say, thank you for checking it out, watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you, like I say, if you want to know about what I'm doing, check out below. If you're already in a network and you're looking to obviously boost your network, start introducing some of these things I'm talking about. They work. Yeah, they work. You know, you might not have money to spend on advertising. I put a bit of money into advertising, but you might not have the money to spend on advertising. Start talking to people. Start, messaging on Facebook. I don't do a lot of Facebook advertising. I admit it's something I'm not really into. I've tried it. That didn't really work for me. I'm into paid YouTube adverts, traffic exchanges, cards, magnetic signs, anything. Just getting them to land on my page. Yeah. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. Good luck in your network. If you're already in a network, I wish you every success. And remember, it's a marathon and not a sprint. You're not going to get 50 people join your business in the first month. It doesn't work like that. Go for one a week. Go for one a month. If you got one, you want more than that. But if you got two people a month, you might just recruit a star, somebody who's going to run with it. Yeah. Good luck in your network. Like I say, check out mine if you're not in one. And I wish you every success in whatever business you do. Thank you. And please subscribe if you haven't already.